Hey guys, Kat here. We are going to go through the process tonight of making some soap. One of our newest additions to Mintysmilitia is going to be a natural soap-based, plant-based product line. That's going to include sugar scrubs and bath bombs and hand soaps and lotions and body cream and like all this stuff. So tonight we're going to go ahead and make, here live for you guys, we're gonna go ahead and make some peppermint goat's milk soap. So my molds today that I have, I just got these from Hobby Lobby. They are cute little octagons, little bees up here. Just as you see these molds, like completely like white, that is how the top is going to look, because we're going to put goat's milk in our top layer. So let's go ahead and get to it. So some of the things that we have, if you guys are interested in making your own soaps, you're going to need molds, you're going to need your soap base, whether you're doing hot process, cold process, or melt and pour. Tonight we're doing some melt and pour. You're going to need your essential oil, you're going to need your colorant. We have mica powder tonight, and then obviously your different containers. Ooh. Hey guys, all right, so first things first, we're gonna weigh everything out. And we're gonna zero out our scale. Okay. I've been making some soap today, so this is already like cut open and stuff. But, all right. And right now I'm using Soap Expressions for my base here. So we're gonna wanna go ahead and let's see, base, let's see. We'll start with this chunk first and then break it down as we need it. We probably won't need a section. All right, let's go ahead and add this one and see where we're at. Okay, I was hoping for 260, it's 263. Just because I've been coming up slightly short in my recipe, I'm gonna stick with 263, and we're gonna try this out. So once you have your base with the melt and pour, you want to put it in the microwave for 10 to 30 second bursts. Okay, so we're going to melt our melt and pour. So while we wait for that, with your molds, what you guys are going to want to do, obviously pre-wash these, have them set ready to go. We've been using these today. I actually have some that I just pulled out, and then some that are just setting in the other one. These ones are going to be peppermint, as I said. So I use Revive. Oh, I don't know if we can mirror the camera actually. Oh, well, that's okay. Revive peppermint. And then we're gonna go ahead and go in with this really pretty like Elsa blue for this one. Once you have your mixture melted, let's see where we're at. Another 3 seconds. Once you have your mixture melted, what you're gonna wanna do, take your spatula and start cooling it. You're gonna wanna bring the temperature down quite a bit before you even add your mica powder in, if you're doing powder or anything like that. But because it's goat's milk and it's already white on the top, a clean crisp white, we wanna keep it that way. So we're going to mix it, drop the temperature down slightly, and add in our peppermint essential oil. Right before, this should be it. Right before you guys put in your melt and pour, you want to make sure that you spray this with alcohol. So I have my little handy dandy spritzer. Obviously, as we're waiting for that, the things that you're using for your soap, you don't want to be using as like your everyday, you know, utensils like your spoons if you're using cold or hot press. You want to keep those separate. This is pretty hot. It's pretty warm. So I'm gonna go ahead, set that there real quick. Out my towel. All right, so we are going to go ahead and mix this. There's still a big chunk in here, but see if we can kind of get it broken down slightly just by mixing it in, incorporating it. You don't want to burn your soap is like one of the biggest things. You definitely don't want to burn your soap. I'm going to pull this up over here just in case so I can see comments. There we go. Bum, bum, bum. There we go. There we go. Hey guys, if you guys are watching, please make sure you have followed us on Facebook. So we are making soap. Part of our newest addition to Mintysmilitia is going to be natural base products for everyday use. So right now we are in the process of making goat's milk soap. This is a melt and pour process. We don't want to burn our soaps, so I'm just trying to finish off by stirring the little solid piece that we had in here. Just give it a minute and see. But I'm going to try to pull this up super quick. There we go. Little solid piece that we had in here. Just give it a minute. I just want to make sure that I can see comments. There we go. All right. So like I said, we have our melt and pour molds here. I think this is gonna go ahead and melt. Hey guys, good evening. So what state are you guys from? I'm Pennsylvania, Northwest PA. Northwest PA. We got a little bit left. We'll just go ahead and keep stirring. All right, I'll slide this over so you guys can see it actually. So yeah, on Mintysmilitia, that website, it's a Facebook page, it's a YouTube channel, it's obviously, we have an Instagram platform too. So Mintysmilitia is a page that we created and a website that we created to honor the legacy of Harriet Tubman and different freedom fighters in our country's history. So one of those things that we're doing is we're expanding our Freedom Warrior line, not only to have like different apparel items, but also natural based products that you guys can purchase too. Also, make sure you guys turn on your notifications on Facebook, because when I go live, I give out gift cards for our apparel shop. We just had new t-shirt designs drop the other day. All right, let's see here. I think we have dropped. Let me see here. I thought I saw a little fuzz in here. I just want to make sure that's not there. All right, make sure our soap is perfect. Just a teeny tiny clump. We might have to burst this one more time in the microwave just to get it all worked out. All worked out. All right. So like I said, this is melt and pour process soap. Yep, we're gonna have to burst it just one more time just to make sure that we are completely good to go. It's starting to trace on us and we just don't quite want that yet. Just give me 1 sec, we'll heat it up real quick. All right, so we'll heat that up. What we need to do is get our molds sprayed. So we're gonna spray those real quick with our alcohol. And then as soon as that comes back out of the microwave, we're going to drop the temperature. So we're going to continue to mix it until the temperature drops. There we go. Perfect. Definitely no clumps now. Good deal. Good deal, good deal. All right, so what we've done, we've gone ahead and melted our base. Let's see. We can, I thought you could, oh, okay, that's good. So we melted our base. We're gonna let that cool for a few minutes as we mix it all in together. Let that set for just 2 seconds. I'm gonna pull this up here real quick. Pull us up, pull us up. There we go. Reverse. There we go. Keep this one going. There we go. Thought maybe that would work. Let's see about this, like right here maybe. There we go. All right, so what we are doing, we're making some soap here tonight. Soap is going to be one of our newest additions to our Mintysmilitia. So as you guys can see, we've melted our solution here. This one is goat's milk. So it's goat milk base. To start it out with, we have our silicone molds. Silicone molds. I got these from Hobby Lobby, like they're not super expensive. But what we're doing now that we have our solution melted, I have a few screens up here, guys, so just bear with me. So once our solution is warmed and melted, we don't want to add our essential oils in too soon because our essential oils will actually evaporate and it won't stay in your soap. So like one of the best things about soap obviously is when you wash your hands, you have that nice clean scent. If you add it in too soon, then you have no scent. Zero. Zero, zero. There's that little fuzzy. There he is. There we go. Hey guys. All right, so we are just waiting the temperature to drop. There we go. There goes the temp. All right. So now what we're going to be adding is the peppermint oil, like I said earlier, the Revive peppermint oil. Into our soap. Okay, it's going to be slow. And this is where all of our scent is going to be coming from. So if you guys are new to Mintysmilitia, please make sure you say hello. We can do a 1 soap bar giveaway if we get 10 viewers. So make sure you guys say hey. We are making soap tonight. As a lot of you guys know, I've made a lot of natural-based products in the past. It's something I enjoy doing, but it's also something that with Mintysmilitia that we were going to be expanding on. Okay, so our base here is melted. So the next thing, since we added our oils, we are going to go ahead and pour. going to pour into our molds. And sorry, I'm down. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna spray your molds. Ooh, we're getting low on alcohol. Just everyday rubbing alcohol from like the dollar store to spritz your mold. I've been using this for quite some time. It's getting low. There we go. Hey guys, so we are on. Hey Angie. So I was making soap and I thought, well, and Joel's like, you should just go live. I was like, I'm gonna just go live. So what I'm making here, this is goat milk soap. So this is goat milk soap. It's peppermint goat milk soap, what it's going to be. There's peppermint oil in here. I waited too long, now it's starting to trace on me. All right, it's mixed in. Yeah, the temperature's dropping pretty quick, so let's go ahead and just start pouring. So obviously you want to, depending on like whatever your design is, you can dump as much or as little as you want into your soap. This one's starting to trace pretty fast because I was talking, so give me one sec. All right, and then in between every layer, yep, we were getting low. You want to spritz with alcohol again, just to make sure it like eliminates all your bubbles and stuff like that in your products. Hey Beth. So what'd you end up doing today, Angie? Did you figure out where your next hike is gonna be? You and Em, or you and Cameron, or Grace? You guys gonna go off on a new adventure anytime soon? Just going to pour these thin. Make sure we have enough for all three. Okay, perfect. And then go on back. And tomorrow I will post some pictures so you guys can see what the final product looks like, because I'm thinking at the end of this live I could probably pop out, oh, that one feels pretty done, some of them from earlier that are basically set. So okay, so here we are with these ones. When you spray the top with alcohol, it makes it easier for your second layer to blend on top, so they all just kind of merge together, but it also eliminates any type of air bubbles that you have in between your layers. So I'll give you one sec on this. And we're just gonna fill that up with some hot water. And then in the smaller one, we're gonna go ahead and use our clear soap melt and pour base. So with this is where our colorant comes into play. So let me grab my little spatula again. Because we're going to use more colorant, I'm probably just going to roll with this. Okay, I have 4 I'm looking at. It might be Alone Adventure. This. Oh, Angie, take your phone with you. You need like walkie-talkies. So as you're walking, you can like radio Danye and be like, hey, I'm at the summit. Which would be pretty funny. All right, so if you guys are just now tuning in, welcome. This evening I am, we are live on Instagram and we're live on Facebook. We are making natural soap-based products. These products will be available at a later time on Mintysmilitia. But currently we have deep lavender blends, we have The poopery, we have lemon sugar body scrub, we have honey oatmeal soap, and we have foaming hand soap. So if you guys are interested in that, please just go ahead and name the soap, and then I can invoice you through PayPal and we get your items in the mail. The majority of everything is packaged in mason jars. We use mason jars for like everything. I like the fact that once you're done with your mason jar, you can reuse it for something different, whether that's to drink out of or to put something else in, put it on your desk. She's like, there are systems I'm looking at. Oh, it's so funny. Oh, it's so funny. I'm trying to keep this even. Oops, so let's see here. Where is our weight at? Turn on our scale, it's 0. You have so many waterfalls where you live. I probably wouldn't mind hiking by myself. Normally I probably would say no, but you have so many places local to you that you could go in and hike that have water. So I would probably do that. All right, so I'm gonna start off with, no, let's go ahead and add a little bit more. Let's go ahead and add a little bit more. So today I've been experimenting with different colorants, different blends. I'm waiting for the rest of my like order to come in, because I have brick molds, and that's when I'll get into the cold process, the hot process soap. So yeah, like right now we have some blends, like bath blends that are available, some foaming hand soap, and sugar scrubs available. If you guys are interested in those, just go ahead and let me know. Go ahead and comment. All right, let's go ahead and get this melted. So when it comes to the melt and pour soaps, I know I said this again, I know I said this previously on Instagram, but since we pulled up Facebook, I have not said this yet. So if you are doing melt and pour soaps, you do not want to burn your soap. So you need to do it in like 10 second, 20 second, 30 second increments, okay? These are already setting up really nicely. Ooh, Tacoma Narrows Bridge. Now, is that the Galloping Bridge? Another 6 seconds. Is that your whipping, your granddaddy bridge? Hey guys, good evening. We are making melt and pour soaps tonight. These soaps will be available on the website in the next coming like week or weeks. So we're testing out some different recipes before we put everything up on the site. So that is what we are doing. I feel like that's your Galloping Bridge, Angie, that you told me about. I feel like that's what it was. It's hot, hot, hot. Hey Ryan, Galloping Gertie, that's what it is, Galloping Gertie. Oh man, that's funny. All right, so as you guys can see, this one is clear. This is your transparent layer when it comes to your soap making process. So if you guys are just now joining, please go ahead and say hey. All right. So in a few moments, we'll add our colorant. So this is mica powder. Mica powder is used in, like, if you make cosmetics or things like that. It is a natural plant-based colorant. So it is vegan friendly. The goat's milk is not vegan friendly, but it is but this is all natural stuff. So it's not, so at some point we'll have all vegan friendly items, then we'll have natural based, plant-based, you know, animal-based products. Obviously everything's cruelty free. Fragrances will vary on different things. Some things will be fragrance free. Other things will have different fragrances. Everything I've made so far does have a fragrance in it. Okay. So when it comes to your mica powder, which this one is brand new, so let's see. Oh, there's actually quite a bit on top. Okay. Oh, you know what? That was actually kind of a lot, so it's okay. Because I want this blue. All of these come with like a little tape stopper, that way they don't leak or whatever in transit. But I want this like Elsa blue. Okay, so this is your colorant. I know it doesn't look like a lot, but you have to dilute, before you mix it into your base, you have to dilute it. So again, with the alcohol, with the rubbing alcohol, get some good spritz in here because this is kind of drying out on me. There we go. There's quite a bit of mica powder. There we go. Alrighty. And my tiny star sticks over here. My mini itty bitty. Alright. We're just going to mix in and incorporate, oh, that's a really pretty color, all of the mica, and our soap base is starting to set up. So we are going to go ahead and fill that. Turn on our scale again. Because we are testing out measurements tonight, I want to make sure where we are at. Okay, so here's our mica liquid form, and we just go ahead and incorporate it. Incorporate the mica. With a little spoon. You can use your spatula. I had been using my spatula, but my spatula is like kind of wore out for the day. It's okay. So Angie, can you go and like do that trail and stuff when it's windy, or do they suggest like you don't go up there? That's a really pretty color. It's slightly like aqua almost, but the soap is definitely thickening, which is fine. This is perfect. It's at a really good trace right now. So after we pour this, I'll show you guys some of the soap that I made earlier. It's really pretty. Really, really pretty. I gave some to my parents. Now, like I said, you want to make sure that you keep all of your tools separate. Keep everything separate. That's at a really good trace, but we're going to keep doing this for just a little bit longer until we drop the temperature just a little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah, we had a busy day. Went to church and then had a dinner after and everything with that. This is a really pretty color. Yes, pigments are all natural. They're mica powder, so they're plant-based. So all of mica powder, and obviously there are different companies. If it's mica powder, then it's mica powder. Different companies have like different ways of how they harvest. So some mica powder is more expensive than others. If it's metallic like these colors, they have a little bit of a sheen to them, then they can definitely be more expensive versus like a matte, a solid matte tone. All right, so So we were just dropping the temperature in this because you don't want it to be at a high temperature. So like the high temperature doesn't truly affect the colorant per se. It will affect the layer that you already have in here. This layer is throwing off just a little bit of heat, but it's mostly cool. It's just a teeny tiny bit. So what you don't want is the center of your original pour to still be kind of soft, and then if you heavily just dump something, you know, hot, it will just break through, and then you'll just have like color blend or color bleeding or whatever. So we're just dropping the temperature here. Oh, Angie, she's like, Angie, I just sat down at my desk to really do something for 7 over a week. Oh my goodness. Angie, I haven't hardly sat in my work area either. I have.
Next, you could show them how to make electric stovetop s'mores.
Electric stovetop s'mores. I could do that. Do you think everybody's interested in how to make s'mores on top of an electric stove?
I think people would enjoy watching you make s'mores on an electric stove.
There has to be tutorials already on Facebook or YouTube on how to do that. There has to be.
It's hard to tell.
Maybe we should do it. Maybe we'll be the first people to do it, and then we'll get like a bajillion views. What do you think? Oh my goodness. All right, I think this is okay now. All right, here we go. So tomorrow at some point, when I undo these, when we unmold them, I'll have to take some pictures so everybody can see. I just want to make sure everybody gets some. Oh, actually, is this mold sitting slightly crooked? There we go. I think that actually dried slightly crooked. Blue is really pretty, but like I said, this one is goat's milk and peppermint. This one can have the extra. I try to always leave one of them slightly less, that way I can go back and fill one. Joel thinks, okay, so what started it is the neighbors. I said something about a few weekends ago, we were all having a cookout, and I said, or somebody mentioned s'mores, and I said, oh, I haven't had a s'more. The last time I made a s'more was like during winter, and I made it on my stove. And they were all like, oh, okay, I can see that with a gas stove. And I was like, no, mine's electric. And they're like, how the heck do you do it on an electric stove? And then Joel goes, no, it's a flat top stove. So they were like super intrigued. They're like, how do you do this? So I'm like explaining how I do it, which is pretty funny, but nobody else has attempted that or has admitted to that, because I'm proud to be able to make s'mores all year round. But yeah, some people it's not a thing, so each to their own, I guess. Angie, I'll have to do a video. I'll be like, hey, look, this is how I do it. Oh my goodness. But yeah, obviously, we have drips on this one. So I'm just going to slide this out of the way. And let's go ahead and spritz these. Make sure we don't, oh, come on, a little alcohol. We don't want air bubbles. There we go. And you usually don't spray it a ton, but this is like running really low, and the little scooper thing's not picking it all up. So yeah, different things, different things that I will have available at some point in time. Yes, so different types of salves for like burns, bug bites, things for your pets, like shampoo bars, conditioner bars, like natural like hair products. I have curly hair, and that's a huge thing for me, is not being able to find hair products. So I've actually found some really incredible recipes that I want to be trying over the next few weeks. So so yeah, I think definitely we will be doing that. Okay, so some of the soap that I made earlier, we made honey oatmeal soap. See if you guys can see that. This one has a little bee on the top. It's the same molds. I was just testing them out because I was curious if the bee really needed to be like a solid different color, and he does. He needs to be something like totally different. But yeah, we have been working on these, and I'll show you guys how you know if you have good soap. If your soap turned out good, I'll show that to you guys just one second. So let me see. These are melt and pours from earlier. So let's see if we can pop one out as a tester so you guys can see. Ooh, it's so perfect. Look at that little bumblebee. Oh man, this is adorable. Oh my goodness, it's so cute. And then on the back, you have your purple. Oh, it looks nice and shiny on that camera. Ooh, there we go. There's some, yeah. So these ones are lavender lemon, and then we have peppermint in the blue. But yeah, these turned out fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. But yeah, there will be different items coming for you guys in upcoming weeks. So I'll show you guys a few of the other ones as well. So I went ahead and tried to do like a transparent bee, and it's just a little too hard to see. Like if you even like this close, it's like, oh, okay, it's a bumblebee. But you know, trial and error. These are new molds, so I was trying to see like where and when should I add different colorant and things like that. This one I did in rose gold, a very light pastel rose gold, but the same thing. This one is honey. It is lavender infused honey and goat's milk. So you have your lavender honey, and then lavender honey. So you have your gold, lavender, and honey. So everybody can see. Gold, lavender, and honey. And then your goat's milk and honey is the white layer. And then your transparent layer with our colorant in it also has honey in it. So all the way around, and the honey is local. So yeah, if you guys get into this, you can absolutely, those ones weren't quite done yet. That's okay. I know, the purple's really cute. The purple's really cute. Okay, so let me show you guys how you know if you have.
Make sure you can save this because you can save it to my camera.
Oh, okay. Okay. So, how you know if you've made good soap. You're looking for, I might need just a little bit more water because I wrung this out quite a bit. But the main thing, and I was showing this to Joel, he was laughing at me. Oh, I need a little bit more water. There we go. Make it more like you're washing your hands, right? Is how frothy it gets, like immediately. Now these are all natural. Like I said, you can use these to wash your hands with. You can use these in the shower, in the tub, whatever. They'll leave you feeling squeaky clean. Some different blends that we'll be working on as we transition like out of summer and into fall. I live in an area where there are a ton of hunting, so we were looking into the makings for dirt soap. Dirt soap is a soap that hunters will use to get rid of their scent, so that when they go out in the woods, you know, the deer or the bear or whatever it is that they're hunting can't smell them. So you're clean, but you smell like dirt. So that's a big thing that our neighbors asked for. So we're going to figure it out, and we're going to be able to provide that for them. Aw, thank you so much for watching. Angie. And it like leaves your skin feeling really smooth. This has honey and oatmeal. It is goat's milk infused as well. This one, the first ones that we did have lavender essential oils in them, and then we have the purple with the lavender essential oils, and then we just made the peppermint with the blue. I'm super excited to see that one because I just love the way the purple turned out. So if you guys are just now tuning in, what we have been making is soap. So we are live on Insta and then we are live on Facebook. Hey Barbara! So I'll show this one off again. Hello, hello. So this one here is hold on, let me this one here is lavender infused goat's milk and honey. So you can see in your layers, your goat's milk is the white, and then you have that transparent layer with the purple. And then the purple, we have one that's like basically mirrored, that is peppermint, and it's Elsa blue. So I'm really excited to see how that one turns out. But yeah, like I said, these are all natural based products. When you're buying natural based products, you definitely want to like still ask what's inside the products if it's not on the label. I've been going through label designs, so all of our products will have label information on them. Natural, the term natural is pretty vague, so knowing, oh, okay, it's goat milk and it's jojoba oil or olive oil or coconut, you know, milk or whatever. It's important to know what's in your products, right? You're putting them on your body or putting them on your children, or if you have a newborn, you want to know what ingredients are in everything. So yeah, all of the products will have, you know, labels. Will have vegan friendly, and then we will also have just natural, and our natural will be plant-based, or like items like goat's milk infused in it. Aw, thank you. Yep, so tonight what I do have available, if anybody's interested, so I do have foaming hand soap, I have honey oatmeal soap, I have lemon sugar scrub, I have poopery, and then I also have deep lavender bath blends. So it's literally like you just dump it into your bathtub and then you just soak in it for like 15-20 minutes, and it's so relaxing. Aw, I'm like watching two screens. Yep. I'll be posting these also on my personal account on Facebook once I have my stock built up a little bit more. Have to work on my labels tomorrow and get that printed out, and then once the rest of my supplies come, then we are ready to ship. So we're going to have soap boxes available, so if you guys want multiple items, we can bundle them together, send them out, you know, give you a discount on shipping, and then also give you some freebies because you bought a box. So yuppers. Hey Caleb. Thank you. Yep, thank you. We're on YouTube, Insta, obviously. So we're on Insta up here. So we are on YouTube, Insta, and Facebook. So yuppers, Caleb. Yep, Mintysmilitia is where you'll find us now. Yep, Mintysmilitia, or our collection page for makeup and all of that in the morning. The collection page, and then the soap and the Freedom Warrior project that we have been doing will be Mintysmilitia. Oh, there's a little O. Hey O. You wanna come say hi? Aw. I know. We'll be back. We'll be back. Promise. Promise. It's all part of The great transition. It's like the great exodus. The great transition. That's funny. Yes, it's been a little bit. Yeah, so you'll find me here. You'll find me on the collection page, and then we'll be fizzying. We still have fizzies left. Still have fizzies. Angie's like, and fizzies? Yes, I know. I know. It's so strange, like, not going live all the time on Facebook. So we're getting back to that. We had, Joel was home for a week, and we had some family time. We worked on, you know, a couple different projects and stuff like that. And then, yeah. I know. Oh, awesome. Good deal. Aw. Yes, indeed. Yep, the time away was good. Time away, you know, was good. Everybody needs a break from social media, you know, from time to time. And I know for me, like, we were, you know, 4 months shy of 4 solid years of constant activity on social media. So, like, just kind of unplugging, especially, like, when Joel was home, was just nice. Like, just nice. Like, and I caught myself, like, going and, like, oh, that's cute, I'll share that, or whatever, because I didn't have time to search Facebook before. So it's kind of nice to be like, oh, I'll share that, or, oh, I'll post that, or whatever. Okay, ooh, okay. So it's 100% we're using that. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I'm glad Angie got to hang out with her boys and do all that fun stuff. It's good. So, we will have different types of soaps available on the website. So keep an eye out. Once the other items do arrive, hot process and cold process soap, I will be making as well. So I'm just waiting for those items to come in. With COVID and everything, a lot of people were getting into, like, making different things. So when I ordered it, it said, you know, it could be several days before it shipped. So yeah, just waiting for the rest of that stuff to come in. And then, so in the meantime, we're working on our inventory with these soaps, working on our packaging and our labeling. And then once everything else arrives, why my ring got super tight. Once everything else arrives, then we will be in full swing. We will be making everything in bulk, and then, you know, letting it sit, you know, set, go through its gel phase and everything, and then they will be available on the site. There are several different designs that I have been researching and, like, figuring out the different methods and things like that on how to get them to look exactly like I want. Especially one specific soap that we will be making is, like, my pride and joy. So I'm hoping as soon as I get the stuff, I can, like, lay everything out. I have, like, exactly things written down, and I've modified it like 5 different times. And I'm going to make it, and I think that's going to be my first one. My pride and joy is coming in the mail. I have to wait for those molds, though, because the soap, the recipe is like 5 times, 6, 7, 8 times what this is. So yeah, I need actual big molds for this. Big molds. But yeah, so once everything is here, once I start the process of the hot process soap and the cold process soap, there's going to be a lot of items available on the site. So Mintysmilitia, you want to make sure that you have your notifications turned on, because when the soap comes on, there's also going to be a handful of other things that are also going to be available. You'll see all the things that are available on Mintysmilitia here on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and then if you guys are friends with me personally on Facebook, you guys will see them there too. Oh yeah, you can call me. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter to me. Just waiting for these bad boys to set up. I was kind of hoping that they would set up during this live, but I don't think that they're going to. I really don't think that they're going to. They're going to be really pretty once they do, though. Soap. Yes. Okay. So there will be soap boxes available. So each soap obviously will have its own price. Yes. Each soap is obviously going to have its own price. But when you get the box, you're going to be picking out multiple soaps in your box. And then the boxes will come with a freebie sample of whatever our next release will be. And then when you get the box, you obviously get reduced shipping on the box. And it will be a better deal because everything will be bundled together. Oh my goodness, you're so funny. But yes, indeed. I haven't made dinner yet. Nope, we haven't. From the dinner that we had earlier, I'm just not that hungry, so yeah, we haven't made anything yet. All right, guys, so I'm gonna hop off for this evening. Thank you guys for joining me. Like I said, I will be posting pictures of all the soap after it's all set on the Mintysmilitia Facebook page. Ooh. Get out of here, little pals. Tomorrow, because everything just needs to kind of set overnight, even though we, you know, kind of, there we go, unmolded the one. It'll still set up and finish, you know, hardening and all of that process. But yeah, so tomorrow maybe we'll go live and unmold the Elsa ones. Yeah, Barbara, they'll be on the Minty page, and I'll probably post them on my personal page too, because I'm so stinking proud of these. I told Joel yesterday, I was like, I'm so proud of the soap. I'm so proud. But yeah, the soap, once all of the soap, everything is made and in stock, then it will be available on Etsy, on our Facebook page. It's going to be available everywhere. Joel and I have already talked about this. So yeah, once the other ingredients come and we can get a few loaves of hot or cold processed soap, different scents, different colors, all of that fun stuff, it's going on to Etsy, it's going on to Facebook, and there will be links all over the place, so you guys can shop, so you can see things, you can get, you know, freebies, all different types of stuff. So yeah, what we did tonight, if you guys are just now tuning in, we made soap. So you're going to want to go back and rewatch this live. If you have any interest, or if you had any questions that you're like, oh, wait a second, I would totally watch that, just go back, #replay. But yeah, I will see you guys on Instagram later. Okay, so I'm going to turn Insta off first because there's more people on Facebook. So I'll see you guys later. Make sure you guys follow Mintysmilitia on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. The soaps will be available within the next 2 weeks. Okay, so make sure you guys turn on your notifications so you get notified. So there's
Make sure you save it.
Insta, you